allow me to bring to the podium Mrs. Folashade Ambrose-Medebem, Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment of Lagos, Nigeria. You're welcome.
Good morning. Thank you very much. The moment I walked in, I haven't stopped smiling. And I think till I finish, I won't stop smiling. My heart is actually filled with joy because in Yoruba, we say, Ile Latinko Esho Rode, which means charity begins at home. And I'm delighted that we're all at home. His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the President of the African Business Angels Network, and dear sister and co-angel investor, as I am as well, Mrs. Yemi Kerry, the Chief Executive Officer of the African Business Angel Network, Fakila Chumba, the Chairman, HIM Angels, Mr. Khalid Ismail, the Executive Director, Erskine Global Communications, Anita Erskine, the co-founder, Serengeti Angels, Francis Omoroje, the founder and general partner, HealthCap Africa, Dr. Ola Brown, the Chief Executive Officer, Mako Ventures, Mr. Joel Nana Kunchu, the Chief Legal Officer, KIFC, Mr. Anthony Mukulu Nishimi, other distinguished dignitaries here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor to welcome you all to Lagos, Nigeria, the commercial heartbeat of Africa and a city of boundless enterprise, boundless resilience, and boundless innovation. On behalf of the Lagos State Government and our visionary leader, Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, I extend a warm and vibrant Lagos welcome to you all. I'm still smiling. Lagos is more than a city. We are a mega city. It is a living, breathing ecosystem of ambition and enterprise. With a population exceeding 23 million, Lagos State stands as one of the fastest growing megacities in the world and the undisputed economic nerve center of Nigeria, contributing over 30% to the nation's gross domestic product, GDP, and housing more than 65% of its industrial activities. It is home to the largest seaports in West Africa. It is a thriving creative economy, Africa's leading startup hub, and a diverse pool of innovators and entrepreneurs whose ideas continue to redefine Africa's business landscape. Under the leadership of Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State has continued to consolidate its position as Africa's model megacity, a destination for investment, a destination for innovation, and a destination for sustainable growth. The administration's Themes Plus agenda focuses on transportation and traffic management, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos State a 21st century economy, entertainment and tourism, and security and governance. And the plus, which is part of the acronym Themes Plus, is about ensuring that there's gender equity and youth are all focused on. Through deliberate policies and strategic investments, the Sanwo-Olu administration is building on economy-driven technology, creativity, and private sector collaboration. In commerce and industry, Lagos continues to set the pace for inclusive growth. The state of ease of doing business reforms have improved and streamlined regulatory processes and expanded access to business support infrastructure. The Lagos State Office of Public-Private Partnerships, the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, and the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency among the many platforms driving enterprise development, supporting startups, and promoting consumer confidence. Today, Lagos State is home to over 2,000 active startups and tech-enabled enterprises, positioning it as one of the top innovation hubs on the continent. Initiatives such as the Lagos State Science Research and Innovation Council, LASRIC, have also provided grants and mentorship to innovators, empowering young Nigerians to translate ideas into viable businesses. And as we heard His Excellency say, the grass is green here. Our cooperative sector continues to serve as a foundation for grassroots economic empowerment, with more than 20,000 registered cooperative societies across the state. Lagos remains a model in leveraging cooperative enterprises for financial inclusion. As a state, we recognize that the future of business in Africa depends on the capacity to attract and nurture investment that is both strategic and inclusive. Lagos remains intentional about building an enabling environment for venture capital and angel investment to thrive. Indeed, we are incredibly proud to host the African Business Angel Network today. When the continent's entrepreneurial energy is gaining global attention, Lagos State provides the right conditions: an energetic youth population, a tech-savvy workforce. I was at the Moonshot event just a few days ago, and boy, was I blown away. A culture of creativity and access to the West African market is no surprise that leading fintechs, logistic firms, and digital startups that now dominate Africa's innovative landscape were born and built here. Applause, in Lagos. I'm very humble. Our infrastructure development speaks to our commitment to sustain growth and attract global investors. Projects such as the Blue and Red Line rail systems, our mass rail transit system, which takes currently in excess of 500 people a day, the Lekki Deep Sea Port, and the expansion of the Lekki Free Zone are transforming the city into a globally competitive economy. The Lekki Corridor alone houses the Lekki Deep Sea Port, the Dangote Refinery, and several industrial parks. And I'm delighted to share with you one of the next things you'll be hearing that will be coming out of there is LASMIZO, the Lagos State Medical Innovation Industrial Zone. Thank you. Lagos State collectively represents billions of dollars in private and public investment. These developments enhance Lagos State's role as a trade gateway, not only for Nigeria, but for the entire West African sub-region. In addition, the state government is promoting additional initiatives as sources of investment with greater potential and huge return on investment. These include the multi-million-dollar Abu Dhabi port and the Lekki Deep Sea Port Partnership, the development of the Lagos State, as I mentioned, LASMIZO, a special zone created to domesticate the manufacturing of medical consumables and drugs in Lagos, the activation of the Ikorodu Industrial Hub, which was formerly the Kimberly-Clark Light Industrial Estate, Imota for small and medium enterprises, the Lagos State forthcoming International Convention Center. I can hear the applause. Lagos is the heartbeat of Africa's creative and entertainment economy. From Nollywood to Afrobeats, our city continues to export talent, export culture, and innovation to the world. The creative sector contributes significantly to our GDP and has become a magnet for international collaborations and sponsorships. Under Mr. Governor's administration, creative hubs, film villages, and digital innovation centers are being developed to support this ecosystem and position Lagos State as the creative capital of Africa. Our vision for Lagos is anchored on inclusivity and sustainability. We are promoting green and the blue economy initiatives, expanding renewable energy adoption, and supporting waste to wealth programs to ensure that growth is environmentally responsible. The state government has strengthened environmental policies, improved waste management systems, and invested in clean transportation alternatives, all geared towards making Lagos State a cleaner and safer and smarter city. So for investors, Lagos State represents not just opportunity, but we also represent stability. Our government is committed to transparency, committed to accountability, and committed to continuous dialogue with the private sector. The Lagos State Investment Promotion Agency, LIPA, under our ministry serves as a one-stop shop for investors seeking information, permits, and guidance. The Lagos State International Financial Center is going to be promoted in partnership with the Enterprise NGR in creating an enabling environment that supports seamless trading, attracts foreign investments, and enhances the competitiveness of the financial sector. And also, when I talk about the LIFC, we're actually doing that in collaboration with the federal government, specifically the Ministry of Finance. Our focus is to make Lagos not just an attractive destination for capital, but a home for sustainable partnerships. We are building a state where businesses can thrive, investors can prosper, and citizens can benefit from shared growth. So as we welcome the Africa Business Angel Network, we see this gathering as a convergence of visionaries committed to shaping the future of African enterprise. Angel investors play a pivotal role in driving innovation, nurturing startups, and accelerating economic diversification. Your presence here aligns with Lagos State's strategic focus on entrepreneurship development and private capital management. We believe that the partnerships formed here will translate into transformative investments, job creation, and technological advancement for Nigeria and the continent. Our youth are our greatest asset. They represent the pulse of Lagos's innovation economy. So as you engage over the coming sessions, I invite you to explore Lagos. Explore our beautiful world-class museum. It is a vibrant culture, it is very rich, and it is part of our entrepreneurial energy and resilience and its opportunities. Please do visit our markets, tour our industrial zones, interact with our innovators, and experience firsthand the true spirit that makes Lagos truly unique. Beyond the numbers, Lagos State is a story of determination, creativity, and possibility. It is where ideas become industries and where vision meets execution. In Lagos, we believe in partnership, we believe in progress, we believe in Africa's capacity to lead its own economic transformation. The Lagos State government remains committed to working hand in hand with investors, entrepreneurs, and networks such as ABAN to unlock new frontiers of prosperity. Together, we can shape an Africa that invests in its people, scales its innovations, and builds a future defined by prosperity and shared success. So, on behalf of Mr. Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, I once again welcome you all to Lagos, the city of excellence, energy, and enterprise. May your stay be productive, your engagements rewarding, and your investments impactful. Lagos State welcomes you to Africa's commercial capital, to opportunity, and to future. And as we say in Lagos, Igbega, Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe ni. Thank you very much.